of the people.
Let me ask you a personal question.
Yes.
Based on conscience, who did you vote for last year?
I voted for Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
Yes.
What was your conscience telling you back then?
I agreed with the whole concept of free education, free SHS education. And I believed that at the time we were at the crossroads, and I based my decision based on how the promise of change, okay, was beckoning. And I felt strongly that security was going to improve. Lawlessness was going to improve. And that's why I voted for Nana Akufo-Addo.
And then 2012, based on your conscience, who did you vote for?
2012, I voted for Mr.
Mahama?
Mr. Mahama.
Okay. What was the reason? I'm trying to enter your mind.
Mr. Mahama happens to be almost a family member. Okay. So
in what way?
Okay, so my cousin is married to one of his sisters.
Okay.
So we have that closeness.
So you voted for somebody you like?
I believe that, the campaign at the time was talking about youthful exuberance, right? Bringing some fresh air. And that's what we've been craving for.
Okay.
Okay, and I felt like, okay, maybe we bring in someone younger, things might sway. Because, look, you look across the globe. My Kumasiness is coming out.
It's all right. No worries. I lived there for a while.
And you see, look, the average age for world leaders in the West versus the average age in Africa. And look at how they advance, and you see improvement, development, and we tend to be lagging behind. So I just felt, okay, maybe we give them a chance, okay, so that more younger people may be enticed to join the political process.
Okay. And so that brings you to 2020.
Yes.
Obviously, you are not going to cast your ballots for, I don't know, because you're going to definitely vote for yourself as MP.
Absolutely.
But I'm just curious, with President, what happens? Because I know we have 6 independent presidential candidates who want to become president. And then you have the established people as well.
Yes.
So what are the permutations for you this time?
Well, this is how it goes. Let me ask a question. You're asking me now, all of a sudden I'm asking you a question. Why is it that the MPP allowed Nana Akufo-Addo to go unopposed another term? But that same offer didn't happen to his MPs. Why?
Well, some of them were protected. Some MPs were protected.
Okay, so why the selectivity?
I don't know. I'm not in the belly of the beast.
Exactly. So we're allowing partisan politics to dictate how we do politics. And this is why I feel so responsible that, look, we don't want to wait for an implosion. And if you're a political student and you've actually seen or studied how things are going in Ghana, you would be alarmed that very soon there will be an implosion. Look, all the parties are having their own issues. The 2 major parties, I mean. You just mentioned that within the MPP, some seats were just secured for the incumbents, and others were just let, through under the bus. Why is that happening? Why even within the same club?
Because
they cannot have the same.
World is, look at your fingers. You're not equal. No, it's not a fair world.
So that's why you join a club.
All right.
That's why you join the political party. You believe in their virtues. You believe in their principles and all of that. So you cannot have, someone gets to get a break and someone doesn't. And it happens the same way on the other side. So we need a shift. We need a paradigm shift in how we do or how we conduct ourselves as political beings.
Okay, great. I get that. So with the presidential, what happens? Are you in touch with all the independents, or you're going to go for one of the
Oh, incidentally, I didn't meet them. I saw 5 of them in action last night at an Imani.
There was a debate. Imani Multimedia had an interaction.
Yes.
Yeah. Who excites you?
Based on last night, I didn't get excited last night. If last night was anything to go by, the 2 political parties that we have now, none of these guys can beat them, based on what I witnessed last night. And I mean, I left very, very disappointed in all the setup and how everything went. I didn't get any vibe.
Let me I was monitoring. So Marek Kofi Ghana says, listen, Ghana needs only 50 ministers. Do you agree with him? He said you don't need more than 50 ministers.
I think we can do less. I
Okay.
believe we can do less.
Kofi Cranton says 10. You can run the whole country with 10 ministers.
I believe, look, he's coming from a
The
very
States.
established, democracy, and they've been able to do it. Okay? And I believe he made a comment that more doesn't mean
Better.
better.
Okay.
You know, you can have less competent people, have agencies underneath these ministries, and have them, be more effective. We have a minister for monitoring and evaluation. He's supposed to be the policeman of all the ministries. What has come out of that?
I'm sure he would say he's monitoring and evaluating.
And how do we see the results?
Let me speak to one of the candidates. Samuel Ofori-Ampofo says he would punish corrupt individuals to save the energy sector. That's
Well, that should be a blanket statement.
It should be. It's nothing new. It's not
It's
earth-shattering,
nothing
right?
new. We just need to enforce the law. If the law is enforced, we don't need to, do silos, and it's the law. And if we're serious about really implementing or enforcing the law, we shouldn't be doing nitpicking, or we go here and we do it. That's why we have the situation now. We have a winner wins all system right here because of these two parties and all the powers that we've invested in one president. The executive is, given too many powers.
So for you would want to probably have a look at the Constitution again?
And that's why I'm running for Parliament. If anything has to change, it starts from Parliament. Okay? And my goal is to give the citizens of Inshaiso a taste of how parliamentary processes are supposed to be done. If we were any serious, we would have MPs in the governing administration voting against some stuff that comes. We don't have that.
Because they whip you all into line.
They whip you all into line.
Okay.
And it goes the same way. The opposition is always against, the party in power is always in favor
So
of.
you have that tension all the time.
We need to diffuse that.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to be able to get there and do what is supposed to be done to really empower some of these younger MPs that they can make a change.
Okay. We'll get to your journey to Parliament House, hopefully, December 7, 2020, if you win.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. But let's get back to the disappointment you had in watching the debate yesterday. After watching them, were you thinking, maybe I shouldn't have gone for Parliament. I should have actually gone for independent presidential candidates. Did that cross your mind?
Of course it did. Of course it did. But, there's an account saying that you need to crawl before you can walk. Okay? And you really need to understand what goes on in the legislature. You definitely need to do that.